Right, hi everyone. So some even better news. I can't believe I'm saying this. We've now got more contract extensions. Obviously, you've seen us last week that John Joe Shelby and Matt Ritchie have signed longer contract extensions, and you would have seen, I'm sure you have, on the local press and the national press today, that Federico Fernandez has signed a one-year contract extension. First of all, Johnny, your reaction to that?
Good news, good news. He's had a good season, very good season, and a bit of good business from the club a couple of years ago when Rafa brought him in. I don't think he's had many bad games for Newcastle, and especially the centre halves this season have pretty much got us to safety, because obviously with their goals as well. So good news all round. But maybe there's a couple more players I'd like to see get contract extensions. But another bit of good news from the club.
Do you want to say the postcode then?
The NE29 lads, we get them signed up. But no, in all seriousness, and to come back for Fernandez, he has had a good season. I kind of said that he should be out of this team because he wasn't getting offered a new contract, or they weren't having discussions. They obviously have had those discussions now, so the fact that he's part of the future plans of the club, and his partnership with Lascelles has been vital.
Well, he's keeping my man out, and he's keeping Fabian Schär, man. Get Fabian Schär back on that side. But yeah, when we signed him, because I remember, because I was in Sky Sports News with Rob that day when we were down there, and we were like, both of us were like, really, Federico Fernandez, because it was the end of the summer. It was about 6 million at the time, wasn't it? How much?
I think that someone said to me it was 4 million. But
well, we'll say 4 to 6 then.
4 to 6.
And we were like, really? But tell you, since he's come in, late autumn, you came in early winter, he's been fantastic, to be honest with you. Like I say, I love Fabian Schär, people know that. I think he's very elegant. But I think Bruce dropped a massive bombshell in the press conference, because we all thought, what's happening? Why is he not signing a contract extension? He's been one of our better defenders. Bruce dropped that bombshell that was actually up to the club to trigger that, and they have gone and triggered that, and I think it's the right thing to do. We are blessed in the centre-backs roles. We know Kieran Clark's obviously now ruled out for the rest of the season, and it looks like there's only going to be 2 centre-backs playing. But do you see him and Lascelles being that for the rest of the season now? Until we're safe, perhaps, where he might change it?
Yeah, possibly, but don't forget Kieran Clark, who's had a fantastic season and who shouldn't be forgotten, because he's just been part of this back 3. It's only recently been a back 2 with Fernandez and Lascelles, but it's good competition. And I think it was the club probably looked at it and gone, do you know what, for the sake of another year, we don't have to spend money on a new centre half. The centre half positions we don't need to strengthen. They probably thought, for the sake of another year, yeah, we'll do that deal. But maybe they'll look at maybe a younger centre half in years to come, or through the academy.
Callum Watts,
possibly. But there's a chance now for those defenders to learn from these experienced defenders for another year, or if they go out on loan. But we'll have to wait and see on that. But in terms of going back to your question, I think Fernandez and Lascelles will continue until we are safe, and I would probably say Steve Bruce is looking at 40 points. I think that's still another 5 points away. And obviously got the big FA Cup game as well, which you'd imagine he'll start that game as well. But goals against West Ham and Southampton have been crucial from him from the start of the season.
Scoring goals.
At Newcastle, does it?
We've heard that before this season. So yeah, we're blessed. Obviously, Paul Dummett's been playing there as well, and him and Clark are ruled out for the rest of the season, which leaves you the rest with 4 now. But yeah, I think it's good news. I don't get me wrong. It's not. It's going to be. This video is not going to be as long as what we're not going to go massively in depth. You all know about the news. The reason why we're here is we've been filmed Man vs Fat as part of our Be a Game Changer campaign. You'll see that next week. Obviously, we've got the big preview coming up this week, and then obviously we're rolling in to Sheffield United and the radio show on Sunday. But just briefly on Be a Game Changer, we don't want to spoil it too much. Have you enjoyed coming down to see what it's all about tonight?
I think it's been really, really good, really educational as well, because
especially the guy we've just had there with a heart attack.
Spoken to a guy, I'll give a little bit away. He had a heart attack a couple of years ago, and was a particular weight, and he's lost 5 stone. And it was a kind of a kick up the backside, and it was quite an inspirational story, really. But yeah, the biggest thing that I've taken from today is that they're all getting on, losing weight, and enjoying playing football for half an hour, 45 minutes, whatever it's been. And that's the whole element of it, the social aspect of it, the fact that they can forget about maybe going to work, stuff at home, and they're
winding each other up in the WhatsApp groups all week.
Exactly, and it's really, really good. And if obviously there'll be a big video on it next week, but if you want to be involved in Man vs Fat, I'd highly recommend it, because it's something that if you want to get involved in and maybe lose a bit of weight for the summer, I thought it's something that you could get on board with, definitely.
Especially with obviously the clocks changing this month and the weather. we hope getting better, because it has been.
Freezing.
It's freezing now, don't get me wrong. I've only got these on because I'm just worried about this virus getting run. You know, I bought two hand gels and all sorts before. But anyways, if you want to get involved in Man vs. VAT, there is a link in that description for you. There'll be some post in the socials in the next 24-40 hours what we've been up to, give you a bit of a hindsight what we're going to be doing, and then obviously the big video next week. Stay tuned for the big preview, and we'll see you shortly. Bye bye.